Hello and welcome to Overlord H, which obviously stands for humorous, and if it doesn't, it does over here. I'm Lynx, of course, in case you haven't had that knowledge. Okay, we have to continue. We will be starting with Eins going to the office, and well, supposedly there are no interactions right now, but surely someone will come. I sit at my desk and perform my mundane work as per usual. There seems to be nothing special today, other than the treasury sun looking in a much better state. That really takes a weight off my shoulders, and makes me glad to have met the Minotaur King the other day. True. I mean, we finally have some coin. As I continue with my work, I spot something foreign. A letter from the Holy Kingdom? Oh. I hastily open it without checking the sender, expecting it to be from Neya, the Queen of the Holy Kingdom. However, after glancing at its contents, it is nothing remotely official. Uh-oh. It is a pretty informal letter from Custodio Sisters inviting me to spend a few days in the Holy Kingdom. Who? Who's Custodio Sisters? The letter then continues, describing the improved health condition of Kellard and her fangs. I placed her down and begin to... Oh, I think I know now. Whatever. Never mind. Never mind that I don't know who that is. I placed the letter down and begin to think about the proposal. An invitation. Had I received this a few days ago, I would have politely declined. However, I cannot say I have too many important tasks to take care of right now. I only have an impossible task, and about 100 years of time to find a solution. Thinking is something I can do anywhere. In fact, a change of scenery might even help with this. True. Why not? As a ruler and overlord, I could not just get up and go. There were some things I had to do first. First of all, I had to write back and accept their proposal. This alone would take a few days. Then I had to assign someone to take care of my task while I am gone, and that would be Albedo apparently. A few days pass, and I am finally ready to leave. However, just as I'm about to leave for my journey to the Holy Kingdom, Demiruk requested a meeting with me to let me know of the idea of his. A tournament. Oh no, please no. Let's not have a tournament arc. A way to test possible candidates wishing to travel in other worlds to spread the word of Einsul Gone, while also offering a way to learn through observation. Huh? Okay, I agreed, so by the time I would be back here, I would have something to look towards to. I finally arrived. Most of the journey was covered by Shaltir's Gate, but they decided against having a gate opening up in a technically foreign country, so I traveled the rest of the road by horse. Turns out using an undead horse and being a ruler still gets me many awkward stares. Perhaps it would have been better to just use a gate instead. Well, never mind that. I'm sure it will not take too long before the Queen will be notified of my arrival. Or will she? I stick around for about 5 minutes and surely enough I see Neya approaching. Let's go, Neya, my girl.
Aye, Sama! What a pleasure to see you again. Welcome back to the Holy Kingdom.
She looks over my shoulder in search of something.
She's not here. Did you come alone?
She's not this time. I just had somebody teleport me in a billion hills and then I rode the rest of the way by horse. I'll make sure to give her a few days free once I'm back home so she can visit you. Perhaps she could come here with our daughter. I'm sure she would enjoy to see another country.
Oh, that would be great. May I offer you anything?
I'm here on Remedios Custodius invitation, so just an informal visit.
Oh, her? It's been a while since I heard anything of her. I'm glad she's doing fine now. Send my regards.
Will do.
Oh, I've almost forgotten. Before you go, I've been meaning to ask, what would you think of a statue of you here in the city? I believe it would fit perfectly.
Oh boy, another statue? Not a statue again! It's really so embarrassing to have some in the Sorcerer Kingdom. I do not want to see them here as well. There is no need. Do not worry about it.
Oh, actually, the statue is halfway done.
Oh, I see. I'll surely say it once it's completed. Thank you, Naya.
Always a pleasure.
And the inside. God damn it. Ugh. After meeting with the Queen of the Holy Kingdom, I reached the place where I would be spending the next few days. The fact I would be spending even a single day in Custodia's place, of all the places, would have been unthinkable not too long ago. If I feared she could do something against me, I would even consider it a pretty big red flag. Hello.
Oh, she's blushing.
Well, I was not so far off. She was indeed planning something. What?
It was just after you saved me, despite all the horrible things I'd done. And not just to you.
Something I'd expected even less to happen. Remedios confessing her feelings to me!
I would understand if you were to refuse or even think I have gone mad, but...
I'll stop you right there, Remedios. Right there. Stop. 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 I can accept your feeling. I was not asked. Hello? There is nothing wrong with what you have said. You surely made me happy. However, what you are seeking is impossible. Not just because of the difference between our life and the distance separating us, but our beliefs. It sounds like we have come to an acceptance, but that is not enough. As such, I can reciprocate your feelings only for tonight, and any following one as long as I'm here.
Differences, distance, and even beliefs. All of these can be changed. I agree some of those changes require more time than others, but I know for a fact that it is not impossible. An underling, not even a paladin, became the queen of this kingdom.
Yeah.
Of course I'm okay with that, but this was possible because so many people changed their beliefs. That would have never happened just a few years ago.
Thinking about it, gaining such a group in this country was impressive enough, but she managed to conquer many more hearts since then. I'm surprised Naya is not confessing at all. Or that Naya was not someone we could confess to. Naya seems to be really good at speaking and gaining people's trust. Yeah. This will turn out to be very useful with her role. That is good.
So... just for these nights is enough, but I will not give up.
May as well while I'm here, I guess. I did not mind having some fun while I'm here. In my human form, I would surely enjoy that, rather than spending my nights the usual way, just in a different location. Let's go, it's cuddly time! Just cuddling, just cuddling. If that also helped in improving her view of me, then my acceptance was a no-brainer. As long as her determination does not end becoming an annoyance. Are you sure about that? I say as I place my hand around her hips.
Yes, I am!
I turn to my human form before her eyes. It takes a little while for her to ease up to my new form, but I'm not in a hurry. With my spell lasting longer, I can afford taking it as slow as she needs. That will be a nice cuddling session. She begins to feel at ease around me. While we speak, she takes a piece of her armor off, but not all of it. Most likely the most uncomfortable part of her equipment. Wouldn't all of it be uncomfortable for? Of course, that does not mean I will be sitting idly. While cuddling, and after exchanging a few kisses, I make my move. I place my hand on her lap. Nothing suspicious. Okay, I've had a feeling it would be... If she would take off any piece of armor, I had a feeling it would be like the breastplate.
Oh! That place!
You have nice legs. Carrying all that armor does it wonders to your body. It is the first time I see you with normal clothing.
Is that so?
As I speak... Dude, if you think about it, yeah. Maybe that's the way to bulk up. Don't go to the gym. Buy yourself an armor. And Dude, can you imagine someone like walking in like a knight's armor around town constantly. That would be hilarious. I should do that. As I speak, my hand still on her thigh, I can hear how warm they are and soft as silk, and yet I can feel how muscular at the same time they are. What is it? Do you not like it?
I do not really know. I've never been in a situation like this.
Oh, okay. Can we just cuddle?
Your Majesty, that was... I don't even know how to describe it, but I feel so exhausted now, my will.
Also, she's drooling like crazy while sleeping. No, that is actually drooling, by the way. I'm being honest here. Don't have any weird thoughts. This is droll. Did she just fall asleep? Seriously? I guess I overdid it with cuddling. Meanwhile, on the other side of the room.
I cannot believe my sister and... Wow.
Her legs tremble slightly.
Why do I feel weird after having watched that? After seeing them cuddle?
Like a small fire lit in her belly, she feels a burning sensation deep inside of her. I don't know what you mean by that. Supposedly. It is a feeling she does not quite understand, and as such she has no idea how to quell it. However, after a whole night to ponder on her condition, she would soon discover what she truly desired. She wanted to be in her sister's place. Oh boy. I think we are conquering the Holy Kingdom in a different way now. The Holy Kingdom will not be so holy anymore the following night.
I still do not get why you did not wake me up yesterday. That was so embarrassing. I cannot believe I've fallen asleep just like that. My body went through harsher training, and yet...
That is fine. That is fine. Let's cuddle now. On the last night I'll be spending in the Holy Kingdom, I hear some knocking at the door. I expect it to be a visit from Remedios. However, upon inviting her inside...
Good evening, Your Majesty.
By the way, Kalard is the cuter one. Definitely, wow. She looks quite flustered. Kalard, what may I do for you? It is unusual to receive a visit this late, unless it is an important matter. She stays silent as if she's trying her best to piece together the best words to say in this situation. She did not even look at me once yet. Kalard?
I happened to see it.
Huh? See what? Be more specific.
You and my sister together during night, cuddling.
Oh, I see. What about it?
Huh? I want to do the same thing as well. I want to cuddle a little bit.
Oh, she bows her head down in shame. Hey, she's bowing too. Is that not a little over-exaggerated? I mean, I have no reason to refuse you, but I would hope that you'd not expect any secondary meaning beyond an enjoyable night. I mean, dude, if you were like, sure, the two of you, I'm gonna take you as my wives. Can you imagine how pissed Albedo would be? That would be hilarious.
No, I understand. I just want to try it at least once. Dying without experiencing such a basic and natural thing like cuddling. That would be one of my regrets. There is no one else I would like to experience my first cuddling session with, but you. The one who gave me a second chance at life. Also, do not want to lose my sister.
What? Very well, let's begin right away then.
Yeah.
And so they cuddled. The start is much slower than I imagined. Despite seeing me with Remedios, she still shows some surprise upon witnessing my human form up close. As they talk with each other and cuddle with me, They slowly drift off to sleep. And that was, unexpected visit from Remedios as well. Do they plan to sleep here? I spent the last night in the Holy Kingdom with more company than I thought. My adventure in the Holy Kingdom was nothing short than exciting, but an even more exciting event was waiting for me at home. Wait, what? Between letting everyone know about the tournament and actually organizing everything up, about a week has passed. Today is the day of the tournament. Oh no. We really don't need a tournament arc. Amphitheater. It's kinda sad that... Maybe not. Maybe not sad, maybe that's a bit of a strong word, but... there was no confession or anything like that from our side. Like, there was no choices.
Welcome, everyone, to the tournament that will decide who is capable enough to be able to take on the world on their own. The participants will be battling against Death Knights of equal power that I have created in the past. Losers may still have a chance to travel to another world, but only if they are picked by one of the winners. Likewise, two or more winners may choose to form a team and go to a single world together if they so wish. If during the match you will feel outmatched, you can choose to surrender. That is all. Good luck, everybody! Thank you so much. It'll be the answer. Take your seat because we are about to begin.
Not long after, the amphitheater has many full rows. Even some people from the Green Hall came to watch the tournament.
Round 1!
Ooh, my daughter is going into battle mode.
Lucinda, the daughter of Shizutel Dai-sama! Hello.
Oh, her daughter. She must be the most popular, right?
She has to be. Look at the hair. She's just like her mother.
The homunculus mates. I'm sorry, mates, for giving you those voices. I don't even know why I gave them weird voice. Well, let's repeat.
Her daughter, she must be the most popular, right? She has to be. Look at that hair, she's just like her mother.
The homunculus mates begin to cheer on Lucinda the loudest.
Death Knight, are you ready?
He answers by bashing his sword on the shield.
Lucinda!
I've run tests before the tournament began, I'm ready.
Alright then, let's the battle begin!
To be fair, she has like a freaking weapon over here on her waist, right? It's a gun, isn't it? Anywho, as soon as the battle starts, the Death Knight charges at full force towards Lucinda. She stands still with no combat stance whatsoever. I have never seen her train, actually. Does she have any plan? Once Death Knight is close enough to reach her with his sword... Fly! She easily dodges by flying out of reach. Let's go!
Oh, we looked hopeless until last moment. What a great flying speed!
Huh? Wait, that is not magic. Does it mean she managed to actually craft an item to allow her to fly, and she learned to control it as well? Shizu, did she ask you for one of the power turns?
Yes, she returned it to Treasury just a few weeks ago for...
Oh! The Death Knight has some difficulties hitting her, but she constantly keeps getting in his range, only to dodge his hits. It almost looks like she's taunting him, but that would not fit with Lucinda's personality. After a few minutes, she suddenly lands and starts to take notes.
Oh, she has landed and she's about to... take notes! The response time in real battle is also perfect. I should alter it slightly by... With an improved attachment, I could evade by doing a double movement that would be better than magic, but...
Excuse me, are you surrendering or...
Hold on a moment.
The Death Knight looks around confused. He has to follow Ainz's order to fight in the tournament, but he also needs to respect his children's orders. You can continue, no breaks. Hearing that, the fight resumes.
Very well, now it is time to try out my weapons.
Lucinda skillfully unsheaths her gun and begins firing as expected. The bullets have no effect at all. They just bounce off the Death Knight's armor while he is charging towards Lucinda once again.
Oh, she began to fight back, but fortunately her attacks are not working. Better think of a different strategy. Quick! Quick!
If she does not dodge now... However, suddenly the Death Knight stops his charge, actively trying to dodge the bullets. What is he doing now?
Here? Whether the bullets do any damage or not is secondary. The main focus of those bullets is hitting the target and unleashing the debuff that spell stored in them. And it took 3 bullets before the target began to notice the effects and start to actively dodge. I will have to note that later.
Not bad. Damn, she's crazy intelligent, isn't she? Despite how bulky a Death Knight is, their speed is great enough to easily dodge any other bullet Lucine that can fire at them.
Still that fast, huh? As expected. 3 are not enough, but it will have to do. I shall maneuver my way in to cover the difference then. Fly!
Lucinda began
flying again! She's the one charging towards the enemy this time!
Once she's just a few inches away from being hit by the Death Knight's sword, her speed slightly increases and maneuvers around it to get behind the Death Knight.
Web!
From her waist, what seems to be a magical web suddenly appears and entangles the Death Knight.
Oh, the Death Knight is trapped! Now it would be a good chance to attack! Fire!
Hey? Hey?
Yeah, it is charging.
Oh, I see. She debuffed and trapped him in order to charge and attack, but the web will not last for long. Surely enough, after a half a minute, the Death Knight manages to break free.
The Death Knight is free now. She's planning to attack. It better be quick. This will not do. Fire!
Her goggles begin to glow bright, and lasering between the two lens begins to fire off. It looks impressive, and while it deals some damage to the Death Knight, it is barely a scratch.
I need to find a way to improve the firing speed someday, but that was a good learning experience. I'm done. I surrender. Lucinda surrenders! The Death Knight has won! Round 2!
Who is that? I'm sorry. Do I suddenly not know of maybe Albedo having my child? That was never mentioned.
Aurora! The daughter of Albedo and Ainsama!
I'm sorry, when did I make a child with Albedo? I do not remember that happening. What the heck?
Let's get it over with. Aurora, ready to begin? Yeah. I seem ready to, Death Knight.
The Death Knight points his sword up.
Alright. Let the fight begin.
As soon as the battle starts, the Death Knight charges at full force.
Oh my. I guess it is a good thing I came prepared. Come forth, my minions. Pin the Death Knight down.
A lot of humans appear out of thin air. I can easily understand it's not summoning. She was holding them somewhere, ready to be used.
Now is my chance. There is no point in hiding it. True form. Succubus.
Wait. Are succubuses supposed to be this hairy? I mean, I hope this is like some kind of dark magic around her and not hair. Like, holy crap. Anyway. While the Death Knight is being held back by the humans under Aurora's control, she transforms into her real form. Her wings become hairy to a point of looking bigger and softer, and so does most of her body. Oh boy. She also becomes much taller as her legs turn from humanoid to goat-like. What? Her boots seem to be made with her transformation in mind, since they retain their shape. A tail also appears from under her skirt, and looks sharp.
Oh, it seems like Aurora is going to take this fight seriously. So hairy, right, Albedo? Shut up, you leech. This is going to be over soon. Maximize spell, fireball.
A good part of the humans were slaughtered by the Death Knight trying to free himself. Their parts are scattered all around. However, those who manage to hang on alive would soon become a sacrifice. After only 6 seconds of casting, a big fireball with a raging fire flies straight into the Death Knight, damaging it considerably and frying to a crisp all the humans around the area of explosion.
Brilliant display of abilities, Aurora One.
Naturally.
Round 3!
Is this my son with Narberal?
The son of Narberal and I summon Lance!
I am Lance, the chosen hero of the other world. No, I'm not the hero. I'm the man who shall be the other world's hero. Ho 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 ho. This battle shall be my first step towards my goal. Let's do it. Ho 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 ho.
Ah, so cringe.
Very well, Lance. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Death Knight, are you ready?
The Death Knight assumes a battle stance, ready to charge at Lance.
Good! Let the battle begin!
As soon as the match begins, Lance lets his shield go. It is a magical shield called Animated Shield. It floats nearby like it had a mind of its own. Crazy. Then shortly after he throws one of his swords towards the charging Death Knight. What? Once the blade hits the ground, Lance also begins to charge with a stance resembling a bull.
Lance threw both his sword.
Wait, what?
Lance threw both one of his swords and his shield before charging. What is he planning?
Being able to charge against such an opponent takes a lot of resolve, but there is no wonder that Lance is quite strong as well. Lance and the Death Knight reach the sword at almost the same time. Lance is the first one to reach it. He grabs the hilt and jumps high above the Death Knight in a circular motion. In doing so, not only he dodges the charge of the Death Knight, but also manages to get behind him and strike him twice before the Death Knight can react.
Lance landed his first 2 hits after an amazing maneuver. However, just 2 hits will not be enough to defeat the Death Knight.
Unless Lance makes no attempt to dodge or even run away once the Death Knight turns. Ready to attack, he simply stands still. And then, in a quick motion, uses his 2 swords to parry the attack. He still receives some damage and is sent flying towards a nearby wall. He parried
at the last second. The attack must have hurt for.
Now that there is some distance between the two, he uses this opportunity to drink a potion of regeneration. I feel like this should not be allowed in a tournament. The Death Knight does not like that and begins to charge once again, with the animated shield closely following him. This time he dodges the hit and counterattacks, before slightly moving away from the wall. He keeps repeating this action over and over, sometimes by parrying the hits and other times getting hit because he has no way to dodge or parry the attack properly. I see. He's trying to slowly lead the Death Knight where he wants, even the cost of getting hit a few times. At the very least, he seems to be trying to parry or dodge the most powerful hits, otherwise the potion of regeneration was not too much. Slowly but surely, the Death Knight ends up being the one with his back on the wall, but that hardly changes the situation. After parrying another powerful attack which sends Lance back a few meters, he charges once again with the same stance as before, and brutally smashes the Death Knight against the wall.
Whoa, what an amazing strength!
That attack stuns the Death Knight long enough to give Lance an opportunity to whirlwind attack him. The Death Knight's hit points fall down to a decent amount, but it's nowhere low enough once he gets back to his feet.
It seems like Death Knight had recovered, already is ready to strike back.
By dodging all the attacks, the Death Knight is the one to push Lance back this time. He gets some hits and the regeneration from the potion heals some of it. Again, that should not be allowed. Once Lance is pushed back near his shield, he activates his magic boots teleport just behind it and uses another potion of regeneration while this. Dude, like, just how many potions will he drink? What the freak? In a tournament, that should not be allowed. Ridiculous. Through a lot of field control and smart use of his items and equipment, he brings the Death Knight down to low HP in a reasonable amount of time.
That is enough! Lance is a winner! Nicely done!
Nah, I wouldn't say so.
Yes. Otherworld, wait for me, your hero is coming! Ha 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 ha!
I mean, dude, you will be a poor hero considering how many potions you have to drink. The matches continue until the late evening. Only a few candidates among those who want to participate make it. this will be the last night that my children would spend here for some time. Aside from Lucinda, I guess, considering she was like, yeah, I tested my gadgets, I'm out. They had become adults, and it was their time to leave the safe nest and embrace their destiny. I chose the most suitable world for them to the best of my capabilities. Of course, they could request help or come back at any time. And should anyone dare to harm them, the universe shall leave one with a planet less. Seeing them one last time brings back many memories. Their mother was the most present figure in their life, yet I spent every free moment I had with each one of them. Dude, I had no idea that I had a child with Albedo and you said you spent... whatever. Aurora hugs both Albedo and me.
I shall conquer that world in your name as soon as possible. Goodbye.
Have a good journey and do be careful.
Yes. If you need anything, contact us. Even if you do not need anything, remember to contact us. Yes. I made sure you have everything you need, but in the unlikely event I forgot something, you can come back. Of course you can come back anytime you want. I would not be surprised if any other bed outside of the great Tomb of Nazareth is filthy. I'll make sure I'll have my own bed in my own place. Humans are gross.
Aurora elegantly walks to the portal and after a brief pause steps in. As she disappears before my eyes, I recall the memories I have with Aurora. We literally learned we have a child with Albedo today. Like, what the freak? When she was much smaller, we used to play all the time, except when she misbehaved. What? Once she grew up, this happened much less. More than playing, she loved watching the kind of magic I could cast. She reminds me a lot of Albedo, judging from the way she fought in the tournament. I'm sure she will accomplish many great things. Have a good journey, Aurora.
Mother, father, I shall be back once I've realized my dream.
Are we fist bumping him?
I don't know how long that will take, but I'm sure I'll be successful.
Take your time, there is no rush. And please, please, make it so you don't use so many potions. Money aside, he will also get addicted.
I'm sure you will realize your dream quicker than you believe. The way you fight even against tougher opponents is quite amazing.
Reduce the amount of potions for.
Thank you. See you soon then.
He turns and faces the portal.
Otherworld, here I come!
He runs towards the portal and jumps in. I always thought the hero thing was just a phase, a kid enjoying fighting with a wooden sword with his father and mother. We told him so many tales about Momon. Then at some point he became much better than me and Narberal at fighting with swords. What? Cannot help but think that he is wasting his potential, but he handled himself well during the tournament, so I have no reason to worry about him and his choices. Good luck, Lance. A day has passed since my children left to the other world. Aside from Aurora, no one else has contacted us yet. Dude, there is literally only one child aside from Aurora that went to travel, so... I know it has only been a little longer than a day, but the message would cost nothing. Are all the children like this? Yes. I experienced being a father while preparing to head to the office for the day. Okay, let's head to the office. Well, while taking care of some reports, I noticed a letter with an unfamiliar stamp. The Argland Council State? I promptly opened it and read its contents. The Platinum Dragon Lord is requesting a meeting with me in the Argland Council State. What is that? I can't help but wonder how shady is that. Who in the right mind would accept such a request from someone openly hostile? Could he be trying to mess up with my head? There is no way this could end in favor. I finished up my work for the day while thinking about the response. At the end, I've decided to accept. There was no point in refusing. It is not like he would give up on meddling in my affairs. It was time to put an end to this for good. Whatever his plan may be, I'll be ready to face anything as I will not be going alone. I did not expect us to go like that.
Greetings, Sorcerer King and Associates.
The Platinum Dragon Lord stands many inches apart from us, yet neither him or I flinch. Last time we met, I judged him as a coward, but perhaps I was wrong. We finally meet in person. I would not have mind welcoming you in the Surge Kingdom. I'm fairly sure you are quite familiar with it.
Indeed. However, I'm sure I would have been scared and that would have been bothersome. I don't mind the loss of time, but people can be quite unreliable, as the nobles in what was the Yggdrasil kingdom have shown.
The dragon does change its name, but I'm sure we are not here to discuss the management of my kingdom. Why do you request a meeting? In the Arcland Council's state of under pressure, are you planning to continue from where we left off the last time?
That will not be necessary.
Huh? Dude, they added new artworks later on. And they look better. Like, this looks decent.
I request meeting to personally hand you a gift. A gift that might benefit the both of us if you accept.
His armor emerges from behind him and presents me with a ring. That ring?
From your reaction, I suppose it needs no introduction.
Ouroboros, one of the 20 world items. It was once used against me. I would have never imagined to see it again in this world. Handed as a gift of all things. My reaction. I'll be honest, I was expecting everything but a gift. A vastly different treatment from the last time we met.
Back then I acted on my own, something that I would do over again if necessary. This time I'm acting as part of the council.
Oh, it is still quite unusual to present such an important artifact as a present to someone you consider your foe. Do they consider themselves my equals or something? I'm not one for meaningless taunts, but I should test them out. If they have something, I would rather them acting now than later, when I may be less prepared. What stopped me from getting it after conquering your country?
Absolutely nothing, but you would soon discover that you have simply lost your time.
Oh, how so?
You overcome death. Some might even say that you are deaf, and you have surely overcome an immortal limit. There is no doubt about this. To make matters worse, you have many powerful followers as well. However, at the present I'm handling you, it allows you to go beyond that. Beyond the mortal plane, you would own entire worlds. I'm sure you've been called a god many times throughout your life, but you are not. What I'm offering is the real chance to become an actual god, assuming you are worthy, of course.
That does not make any sense, man. Not only have personally verified that gods do not exist, but you could simply use that ring and become a god yourself. Not to mention, he did not fully answer my question, did he?
As I have thought he's trying to buy time, do you think he will not hunt you down no matter in which hole you will crawl in?
I'd better shut up.
It is always interesting how weaklings struggle to survive. Cute, even. I'll not deny that we have taken precautions long before your arrival. Way back when you have unleashed your power in the Yggdrasil kingdom. My role here is to buy time for our survival, for our future. I have no problem admitting this. This does not change the fact that what I've been saying so far is true. I've lived for many centuries. I know there are no gods. There has not been any for a long time. If a god already existed, the one before me would have not been able to go that far. However, that does not mean it cannot be changed, assuming you're worthy.
You still did not answer my question. Why would you grant me such power if you're trying to protect the world from me?
Because in exchange of absolute control and power, deities cannot meddle in mortal affairs, and that is final. I have an important task, one that requires my physical presence here, always. Even if I was worthy, I would not be of much use as a deity. You, on the other hand.
Oh, I see. I understand now. In short, it is the only way he has to get rid of me for good. In exchange, I will receive a greater power beyond any comprehension. I mean, it's not like I wanted to conquer this world to begin with. It was just a misunderstanding. I went with it because it aligned perfectly with my real objective. During all this time, I built a beautiful empire. One where everyone can get along, no matter their social status or their race. And they tried to ruin this! Not long ago, I would have thought it was all for naught. After all, my friends are not here. However, I've left a legacy. What I've built will be enjoyed for many generations, and with the right leadership, it might even improve further. I have no regrets. Besides, he's right in saying this is what I've been looking for. Should it work, I will be able to search for my friends beyond this world, and at the same time stabilize Yggdrasil to avoid teleporting players that might undermine what the Great Tomb of Nazarick has built in these years. Even if I had ended up about anything he said, I would be mad to refuse one of the 20 world items. I can see now why he was so sure this would work. Yet, I doubt it is that simple.
Indeed, it is not simple. Regardless how it goes, we'll survive. However, if you would accept and you are deemed worthy, it would be the ideal scenario for the both of us. We would all get what we want.
You keep repeating the worthy part. What does it mean? Who should judge my worth?
I don't know. My knowledge is limited to this. I do know that there is a being whose power goes over any deity. Yes, even you. That is the one whom will judge you.
So Yggdrasil? A being whose power goes beyond any deity. If I used Ouroboros in the game, it would be able to contact the developers to make a request. In the real world with no deities, who or what will it contact? There is a real chance that this thing does not work, hence why he's handing it out as a present. Still, I cannot try it out here, nor can I refuse it. I cannot believe that you are going this far. It is not as if I have slain humanity, surely you know as much.
Power corrupts. It can corrupt everyone. I've seen that happen firsthand.
Yet you are immune to that.
Surely not. I'm not the only one in this fight. Should I lose my way, I'll be dealt with.
It is at least worth looking into. This might be a missing piece of the puzzle to take hold of Yggdrasil's power and stabilize it. Should it work, should it truly work, I have to make sure to use it while sitting on the throne of kings to avoid leaving my home behind. You have a deal. Let's both hope it works for the future of this planet.
Indeed, for the future of this world.
With an unexpected turn of events, I head back to the Great Tomb of Nazarick without shedding any blood. Before even trying whether the item works or not, I had to warn everybody in the Great Tomb of Nazarick and plan accordingly. If this was truly real, there is no going back. I must make sure I do everything here in order to live with no regrets. A week later. Well, we'll see what happens a week later on the next episode. Let's cut it right here, right now. Because things are getting crazy in a way. Things are getting crazy. Hope you enjoyed. Consider liking the video if you did. And if you're new around, subscribe. Would love to have you around. Stick around, basically. It will be fun. We'll play more games, I bet. Yeah, and given that this is the end of the video, hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.